Well, the question I've got asked is, why did I used to write letters at Thanet College? Well, it was just my way of communicating, letting out my thoughts, emotions and feelings. It was just my way of coping with a lot of things. I felt by writing a letter to the staff, a staff member, you know, make them see how I actually felt, what I was thinking, what my emotions were. You know, it was just my way of communicating, and as I said already, it was my way of dealing with a lot of things, of what was going around me. That's why I used to write letters, even to Deb Wilson, because sometimes I couldn't see her, so I had to write a letter. Sometimes it might have come across as bad, but there were times where, well, there were quite a lot of times where I couldn't talk in person. Well, it's basically because of my confidence issues and trust issues, so I didn't feel confident enough. So I felt by writing the letter was just the best way to communicate. Why did I write letters in school? Well, that was just my way of communicating with people. Why did I write a letter to Matt Jones, or Matthew Jones? Well, he wrote me dirty letters, but he didn't tell people that at the time. So that's why I had a teacher having a go at me. He didn't really know. Yeah, well, the teacher didn't really know what was going on. He just believed what he said and not what I said. I got in the flak for that. So I just wrote a letter back to not Matt Fleming, but Matthew Jones, just telling him I didn't really want to know him, or whatever it was I said. I can't remember now exactly, but I know it's only that, really. I ripped up a letter in front of Matthew Jones. It's because I didn't want to know no more. He didn't like it, so that's why he told one of the teachers about the letters I'd been writing. I thought, well, you didn't tell him what you'd been writing. I know I did stupid things at school, but I was young, you know, and naive. I know some of the letters I wrote weren't appropriate sometimes, but again, it was just my way of communicating, letting out my thoughts and feelings, even though I know it wasn't the right thing to do. But with my confidence issues, and because I didn't have the trust issues there at all, I just felt the best way for me to communicate was just by letter. That's just how it was best for me every time, really. Yeah.